Today on the channel, we've reached our final challenge with Street Fighter 2, Jada Toys, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, Evil Ryu.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter 2 Jada Toys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, Evil Ryu. But for all your non-San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. And like I said, this is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Gotta give a special shout out to old one David C. Anderson, who waited in line to get this for me, as I was tied up at the McFarlane line, I think, at the time. I don't know where I was, but this is one of those ones I just had a hard time getting because this thing sold out very fast at San Diego Comic-Con. Of course, they ended up making more of these, and I think they're shipping to people in October. So if you pre-ordered yours, be on the lookout come October. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And this is, of course, Jada Toys. Jada Toys? Is it Jada or Jada? It's always been Jada Toys to me. Who knows? Ryu? It's always been Ryu to me. Man, this is a hard review. So if I ever mix up Jada, Jada, Ryu, you know what I mean. Because on the old playground, the old arcade, when I was a kid, you didn't know how to pronounce their name. So it was Ryu, but apparently it's Ryu, so who knows. But it'll go back and forth, I'm sure, in this video. But let's take a look at the packaging on this one. Now, we did unbox the regular edition on the channel, so check out that video. This is the Evil. Oh, yes, the Evil edition. And, of course, it's kind of like the He-Man and Faker thing. It's the same character, same everything, just a little bit different color. Bam, you got a new character. We're seeing a little bit of that here. I believe he was like the final boss. Was it Street Fighter 2 he was the final boss in? One of the Street Fighter games. I guess 2. It says Street Fighter 2 here. But he was the final bad guy, I think, in one of those games. So there it is. Very cool look there. Of course, Street Fighter 2 logo, all that. Evil Ryu. Ryu, there I go again. Ryu. You know what I mean. There it is. Very cool on the side. A little glamour shot over there. The final challengers. Same thing over here. And then on the back, a little more stuff going on. Got that setting sun, or is that the moon? That's the sun. It's the sun. It's the sun, but this does come in a slip case. Look at that. How about a slip case right there? Here for that. See you later off to the side. And what do we got going on in here? Big window box. All kinds of stuff going on in this one. Twist ties, you name it. Got effects. Got all kinds of stuff going on in here. There it is. Big window box. Definitely different packaging than the traditional releases, as we do know. And then on the back, get a nice little glamour shot of him getting down to business there, breaking stuff, getting evil. Getting evil at the end of the day. So there it is. But there it is, Evil Ryu. Evil Ryu. I'm going to take this offline, get him out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Evil Ryu. All right, we got Ryu out of the package, and what is old is new again, as we were saying, but we got some new accessories to this one, and I'm always here for a little bit of a sizzle with a repaint, re-release, recoloring, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to dive in with some hands. He does come with 2 Fists of Fury out of the package, and man, if you're in Street Fighter, I don't care if it's 1, 2, or Turbo, man, you better have some Fists of Fury ready to go, and he does have those. Then he's got the more open hand, the old tiger paw hands, little this kind of hands going on. Whatever you want to do, but you can truly choose your own Ryu hand adventure if you need to right there. Then we do get these blast effects, and I believe we only got 1 blast effect last time, so this is something a little bit more. It is deluxe after all. You do get this stand right here, so you can move this into position, a beautiful clear stand that you can move around, do different things with. I really do like stuff like this for these Street Fighter figures, but you can throw the old energy blast, energy balls if you need to, get a nice yellow one, then you do get a purple one as well. So you can choose which one you want to use. You can use them with different characters even if you really wanted to. Nice effects of really pieces here, and I love the stand. Very small stand, but it is mighty. It does definitely have some very tight joints on some of the joints on this one. So very nice over there. I'm definitely here for that. Then we dive into some other things here. Now, I could never in a million years tell you what these things are called, but we do get two of them. We get one that is breakable, one that is not breakable. Right out of the package, it does have tape keeping it all together. I honestly may keep this taped up just because this looks like something that'll just crumble on you all the time. And there's nothing worse than having like a breakaway table or something like that. You know, we've had things like this over the years that always just kind of fall apart on you. Nothing worse than that. So I'm probably going to leave the tape on the back of this one. Definitely have that going on. I don't know if there's any translators out there. Anybody want to translate what these two boards say? Maybe they just say something absolutely crazy and wild and offensive. Who knows? Who knows what these do say? But definitely does look like a board. It's got a nice board color to it. Definitely sturdy. Of course, he can't beat these up, break these, whatever he needs to do. Definitely something different we did not get with the first version as well. So just a little bit of extra pizzazz with this one here. Now we dive into Ryu himself, the figure, and we're going to start with the heads, and we'll start with the head out of the package here. Once again, I keep saying similar but different. Definitely the difference is the skin tone. I guess I could grab the other one out right now. Why don't I got them right here? Definitely one of the biggest differences here. The gi, his gi, totally different colors on the gi. Definitely same body throughout, of course, but different colors on the gi. Different colors on the skin tone. So you got a little paler skin tone here, more of a darker gray skin tone. And it makes a lot of sense. You got evil, you got good. You got the yin and yang right here at the end of the day. But, of course, a lot of reuse between these two. But it does definitely make sense. No issues there. But definitely a dark head sculpt on this one. Definitely evil. Got the eyes kind of flaming on. That's definitely something that speaks evil. If you got red eyes going there, there's no doubt about it. Now we do get a second head here. Is this the same as that head? Wonder if this is the same. Oh, yeah, it's the same as this one. So the second head is the same as this one here. Once again, same head, just got some evilness going on. Evilness of the eyes. And those eyebrows are out of control, too, man. He needs to get those things trimmed down. But definitely got that going on. But definitely got to get the most out of your mold. Same thing with these heads. Different hair color, too. It's very black on this, more of a brown on this new one here, the evil version. Evil people have brown hair, and nice people have dark hair, apparently. That's kind of what I'm learning here today. And then the third and final head, another teeth showing head there. Of course, you got to make these two as different as possible, so I will use the different heads between the two. Make them as different as possible. You got to do that. But definitely interesting heads here. Interesting heads. Seen it before. We'll see it again. And we see it again right here today. Now, articulation-wise, arms go all the way around on here. You do get a little bit of butterfly action going on. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows. Always here for that. Hands movable back and forth. You do got a little wrist tape on him right there. You do get the hula hoop at the top. Traditional waist articulation. Big old Ryu splits if you need them. You do got the thigh cut. Do we got drop down hips on this guy? I can't remember if we do. I don't think we do. No, we do not. Thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees once again. Then you get the ankle cuts, ankle back forth, up and down, side to side. You get his old bare feet there like a young Kevin Von Erich or Jimmy Superfly Snuka or Matt Riddle. Choose your own barefoot adventure, however you want to do it. Or you when you were a little kid, maybe. Who knows? Does he fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand? That's always a good test to do. Discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Of course, they're coming back hopefully this fall with some more stands. Does fit on there if you need a stand for old evil Ryu. No doubt about it, but definitely an interesting looking figure. And as the buzz on the San Diego Comic-Con floor, when I was there at least, keep my ear to those streets out there as well. Really, this was almost the most popular exclusive, it felt like, in all the toys that were out there. A lot of people wanted some of the other stuff. Of course they did. They waited in line forever. Squishmallows might have been the most popular, in all honesty. But outside of that, in the stuff we do on this channel here, definitely a lot of people wanted this, and it seemed to sell out very, very fast. So I'm very happy I got this in my collection. You know, worst case scenario, like a lot of things, you have a little patience. You don't pay a fortune right away. You wait till October. You get it at regular cost, things like that. But definitely have some people excited. And Street Fighter, this line is very cool. We talked about it in depth in this one. Definitely a sleeper line, but I don't know if you really call it sleeper. It's kind of under the radar, but it is very popular. These get gobbled up at store level very, very quickly. I've seen all three at stores. It's been a while since I've seen one in the store. So Entertainment Earth will have a stock very soon on Chung Lee and Fei Long. Fei Long, is that his name? The Bruce Lee type guy? Those will be available on Entertainment Earth very soon. So set your alerts, look at the hot off the truck, all that kind of stuff every single day, as you'll want to grab those ones here. But definitely an interesting one. I would love Jada toys to get the Mortal Kombat license. I would love to have Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter figures in the exact same scale, same size. It'd almost be like throwing it back to the old Hasbro G.I. Joe Mortal Kombat Street Fighters back in the 90s sometime it was. You could mix and match the worlds. Be very cool to have a couple of shelves of Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Some dream matchups, maybe. Who knows? Whatever you want to do. But definitely a cool figure. I would say, of course, if you're only getting one Ryu figure, you're going to want the one in the white gi for sure. But if you're all in on this line, you love exclusives, you love some repaints, things like that, this one is good to have as well. Of course, he was in the game as well, too, so you got to have him if you're a completionist, things like that. But this is truly a perfect con exclusive because it's not a must-have. If they gave us Blanca or something, we'd be losing our minds. Are you kidding me? Blanca's going to be rare. I'm out of the line. No, a repaint like this is the way to go to market. We've seen it with Sting and AEW. We've seen it a lot of times over the years with many different figures. Makes a lot of sense. And it's something there for the hardcores, but not something everybody and their mom wants to have at the end of the day. So there it is. Evil Ryu, regular Ryu, Jada, Street Fighter 2, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Pick up, pass, long game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and even more content for you over on the old Patreon channel. Patreon, your best way to support this channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for a little San Diego Comic-Con Street Fighter 2 exclusive, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.